Let go, you freak. Roman, help. I'm being attacked.
How cute. Calling for your loved one. Such a wizard you are. Your cries of help are worthless.
Hang on, sweetheart. I'm coming.
Oh. Even if the cries of help looks the same, this only makes things even more interesting.
What the hell do you mean, interesting?
Leave her alone, you freak. You're right, Jade?
Yeah, I think I killed that thing. I really thought I was gonna die if you didn't.
You really thought you would kill me, you dumb bitch.
No! Jade! Jade, stay with me. Please, don't leave me.
Roman, take my soul. Please. So we can be together forever.
I swear my life, Guru Godburn, that I'll avenge your daughter's death. I'll make sure that that thing regrets what they've done.
Dad, you took my rocket. Looks like everything's going according to plan.
Alphatale, the first AU to ever exist in the multiverse. But in a distant multiverse, called Multiverse 13, was different than the rest. It was almost like the shadow of the main multiverse. In the early stages of this multiverse, alongside Alphatale, there was another unnamed universe. There were only 4 living residents in this universe. One was said to be a goddess of unknown identity and origin. She was the mother of 3 demigod humans, a soul of determination, kindness, and integrity. They were brothers, and they all possessed clone magic. Their names names were Michael, Kevin, and Victor. They were basically the rivalry against the Alphatale brothers. Despite how they were villains, they were different from one another. Kevin was the innocent one. I never wanted to.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. It doesn't
He was like the brains and the tech savvy of the three. Victor was the very aggressive and arrogant one. But much like Kevin, doesn't seek pleasure in hurting or killing others, but he will if it's necessary. Michael, on the other hand, is completely different. He loves chaos, death, and destruction. But unlike Victor or Kevin, he's smart enough to understand that acting aggressive would only make him predictable. He's extremely cruel and very cunning. Not to mention that out of the three, the mother favors Michael the most. He's arguably the strongest of the three because of his determination. There is a prophecy involving these three. It states, one day, one of the brothers will prove themselves worthy to wield the conduit of hate. Since the mother loved Michael the most, she decided to help her son achieve his goal to conquer the multiverse.
Mother, I have arrived.
There you are, my dear child. Glad you came. You're probably wondering why I called you here. Well, do you remember the prophecy, my child?
Of course, Mother. How could I forget something so exciting? Why the question?
Well, since you're my favorite child, the time has come.
I see. Well, how do I prove myself worthy, Mother?
Your brothers are thinking of betraying you. You know what to do, my child.
I see. Well, I won't disappoint, Mother.
You better look out, William. My son will conquer your precious multiverse.
Why the hell would he do this?
Vic? Where's Mike? He's scaring me. Look, I don't know where he is either. I'm scared too, to be honest. But hey, it's gonna be alright. We're gonna get through this. You're always the best brother.
Well. Long time no see, brothers. We want answers, you sick bastard. Now, tell us, why did you do that to that poor girl? Since when did you care for those mere mortals? Besides, you two are missing out on the fun. What the hell do you mean by that? Oh, nothing. Though I will say, she definitely gave some good head. Huh? How could you? Well, isn't this interesting? It was about time you started acting tough instead of being a pathetic little shit like you always are.
Victor was right. You really are a monster. We won't let you continue this anymore.
I'd love to see you idiots try. Any last words, Pipsqueak?
I hope you're proud of me for being brave, Vic.
I'm gonna fucking rip you apart! How am I gonna stop him? Game over, asshole. I swear on Kevin's life that I'll drag you down to hell with us. I'm sorry, Kev. I try my best. Idiot.
Good job, my child. Now, there's more to this. Next, you need to wait for something. Don't worry. You know when and what to do when the time comes. Sadly though, we'll have to part ways. This will be the last you hear from me. You can do this, my child. I believe in you. I love you, my son.
I love you too, Mother. I'll continue your legacy.
My time has come.